Okay, now we're going to move on to the second way to remove human limitations, and that is to remove any problems that we could be experiencing from the souls of our ancestors that are gathered around us. I'm going to teach you a very simple ritual, step by step. This is the ritual that Dr. PIllai says if you do only one spiritual practice per day, do this Tarpanam. You will get absolute miracles in your life. Because your ancestors are your greatest benefactors in life, and you have to help them to transition into light and to be released from this trapped state of being on the earth plane so that they can be at rest and peace themselves, that they can be more powerful in being a benefactor to you, and that will greatly help you and your children. So with this ritual, we're going to use a substance that the souls of the ancestors feed upon. And that's a combination of 3 substances. White rice or powder, and then black sesame seeds, and darba grass. Darba grass is a long grass that is available in any Indian shop. See this long grass? You go to Jyoti's stores or any Indian grocery stores, they all carry darba grass. What you're going to do is you create a mixture, which is roughly 50% is the white rice powder, 1/4 the black sesame seeds, and 1/4 you chop up this darba grass into small pieces and mix it all together in a jar. I recommend that you keep this in your bathroom because you do this ritual immediately after your shower. You can do it right in the bathroom. That is totally fine. In fact, Dr. PIllai recommends that you do it before you leave the bathroom, otherwise you may forget. And you're going to be washing this Tarpanam mixture with water down the drain. So that's why it's convenient to keep the jar in your bathroom and to do it in your shower or your sink. This is a spiritual practice where your soul is connecting with their soul, and you will feel in a very tangible way the connection being made, and your ancestors coming forward to take this offering from you. It is something that you have to experience for yourself. So I'm going to walk you through the entire ritual, step by step. But you don't need to mix it, that's okay. When you do it at home, you're going to be using more water. Today we didn't want to create a mess. So when you're at home, you put about a teaspoon in the palm of your hand and then add enough water to dampen the entire mixture. And then, as I said, you would be standing over your sink or in the shower itself after your bath, and you can perform the ritual right there. And when I travel, I just put this mixture in a Ziploc bag, and I do it in any hotel room where I am. It's the most important daily ritual. Okay, I think almost everyone has this. We're going to be calling upon 6 generations of dead ancestors on our father's side and our mother's side. Again, you don't need to know their names. You don't need to know anything about them. But I'm going to walk you through a process where you're actually going to meet up with their souls. Okay. Oh, you don't need to mix it up. It's okay. You can if you want, but it's Today we're only using a tiny drop of water, so it might be difficult to get the entire mixture damp with that tiny drop of water. But at your home, you would be adding enough water so that the entire mixture is damp. But you don't actually have to mix it. You just put it in your hand and you move your hand slightly so that everything gets mixed. Okay. I'll take some. That's okay. Okay. Thank you. So the first most important thing to know is that it's very powerful to call upon the beings who have given us this ritual, because they are the ones who are guiding you. So because Dr. Pillai gave us this ritual, I call upon him in his spiritual name as Dattatriya Siva Baba. And also Lord Vishnu is the Lord that presides over the realm of the ancestors. So I call upon him as well, asking them to help me do this ritual. And also know that this mixture is very attractive to the souls of your ancestors. So they will immediately be attracted to come. Then you're going to call upon them. And you'll see when I walk you through step by step, we're actually going to count through 6 generations, pausing after each generation. And you stop in your soul, you visualize that the generations of dead ancestors, or the souls of that generation, are coming forward and they are receiving this offering. Most people can feel it very tangibly. You may feel like light sensations over your palm or tingling vibrations. For me, it's usually a tingling feeling. I know when they've come because I've felt their touch on my palm. So it will be different for everyone. It's an experience that you have to have for yourself. So we'll be pausing in order to allow each generation of dead ancestors to come forward, take the offering, and then we're going to make a prayer that their sins will be removed, that they'll be liberated and go into the light. And then we make our prayer to our ancestors to bless us and help us in our day. Our ancestors actually have a great desire to help us with the daily activities of our life. So every day you can literally ask them for what you need, specifically for that day, and watch the miracles come forward. Okay, we're going to do this ritual together. So first, you can just rest your right palm on your thigh. Close your eyes. First, we're going to make a prayer to Dr. Pillai in his spiritual name as Dattatriya Siva Baba, and thank him for giving us this ritual to make an offering to our ancestors and help them be released from the earth plane. Go into the light and be our powerful benefactors to help us in our daily activities. We also make a prayer to the archetypal being Vishnu, who presides over the realm of the ancestors. Thank you for helping me to do this ritual. I call upon 6 generations of dead ancestors on my father's side. Please come and take this offering. Now, I'm going to count from 1 to 6 and pause after each number. When I pause, you're going to visualize that the souls of the dead ancestors of that generation are coming forward and taking the offering. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Now we're going to repeat the same process for 6 generations of dead ancestors on our mother's side. I called upon 6 generations of dead ancestors on my mother's side. Please come and take this offering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 'Vishnu, please forgive their sins. Help them to be released into the light, to be liberated and free. Now visualize the souls of your ancestors disappearing into light. And now make a prayer to your ancestors to bless you today and every day, and ask them specifically for what you need from them today. And relax. And open your eyes whenever you're ready. Now we're going to go to the bathroom, and using the water which rushes out of the sink, you just lower your hand and let the water wash the Tarpanam mixture into the drain. Then the ritual is finished. When you wash your hands, come back here. This is a very short break because we have some other things to cover before the end of the program. So we'll see you back here in 5 minutes.